Hello everyone, welcome to a Watchful Penguin walkthrough. I'm Dustin Southworth, and today I'll be showing you my Minecraft Tekkit build. I'm going to start here in the nuclear reactor building. Up on the first level I have a monitoring station. Here I have my two information panels for both my reactors that tells me the EUs per tick output. And back here I have the force field core, which puts a protective layer around the reactors. And here's a heat monitoring system. And both of those are powered by solar panels up on the roof. Now I'll head down to the reactor. And first I'll show you the glass cables that are running the power from the nuclear reactors to my factory and my house. I'll head down. Here are the two reactors. They're currently running right now. In this control room, I have two switches. One activates and deactivates the force field, and the other turns on and off the reactors themselves. In this room, I have a system to where I can take out uranium cells, depleted uranium cells, and put in new ones. I have a chest where I can fill it up myself, and then I also have automatic crafting tables that make new cells. And this room is just a kind of an auxiliary room for now. I was going to make a cooling system to run into the reactors, but I haven't done that yet. Here's access to the reactors when the force field is down, and all the wiring is behind blocks right here. Next I'll head up and out to the factory and show you the sorting system that I have built, and it's all running off of the nuclear reactor. Here I have brick walkways, and underneath these blocks are red alloy wire running up into these shielded cables and lights. And I have a light sensor up on top of the factory over here, so it turns on at night. I have it on a really low setting so it doesn't detect any light at night, and it'll turn on these lights. Now I'm heading into the factory. I have a lighting system I can turn on and off from here, and this gives me access to the lights and to where the cable runs into the factory, and underneath it runs up into my machinery. Now I'll head up and show you that part. Here I have all my machinery, and which pulls in the supplies that I have coming from a quarry, all the minerals and cobblestone and everything. I have different ores coming in, and uranium coming in here, and engines to pull them back into this area. I can run them into the macerator and furnaces, and I have a compressor here for the uranium, and it'll send it off to where I need it to go, mostly down to the reactor. And this is all sorted by diamond transport pipes underneath, where I have it choosing where each item goes. Now I'll show you what I have of my house so far, which I haven't been working on because it took me so long to build the nuclear reactor and factory. Basically I have the top level dug out a little bit, and doors running into there. And I have power just going into the inside of that. I'll head on over to the quarry now and show you how that's going. So over at the quarry, I have a quarry and 3 engines to run it. I have water being piped in using the transport pipes, and the switch to start the quarry. This quarry is almost done. It's only about 3 or 4 layers to bedrock, so I'll be starting a new one here pretty soon. And I decided to put reinforced block around the engines and everything because I've had them overheat a few times. Now I'll head over to the water pumping station. This is where I pump the water to the... I have an oil pump and then the quarry, and it runs the water over to both of those. And it's running right now, and this is the only way I could figure out how to do it, because I was draining some lakes earlier, so I decided to, and I couldn't figure out how to transport water off of these fluid pipes, so I decided to put a water pump coming out of there and into this this just holding tank, and then put the pump on top of that, and the water pump's powered by solar panels. And I have a battery box inside here, so at night it'll stay charged and keep pumping. And I have a dimensional anchor, which keeps everything running, even if I'm not in this this area of the map. Next I'll head over and show you the oil pump and where that is. It's basically the same setup as the water pump and the quarry, but just pumping out oil. Here I found 2 volcanoes right next to each other. I thought this was pretty interesting. And I'll eventually pump that lava out and into some tanks probably. And here's the oil pump. It's about out, so I'll probably be trying to find another source of oil. Yeah, like I said, the same setup, the 3 engines with water being pumped in, and then the oil being pumped out, and also being pumped into the engines themselves to power them, to keep them powered. So, well, that's my Tekkit map so far. I'll be recording any updates that I make, and I'll see you next time. Please subscribe to our channel, follow us on Twitter at Watchful Penguin, and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheWatchfulPenguin.